Hello Lunas here, and welcome back to the channel for part 6 of my Rimworld series. We're really beginning to make some faster progress, which is going to rapidly speed up as we expand. I have Matman begin construction of a floor for what will be the main dining room. During which research on plate armor is finished, and assigning Devil Strand is the next project as it's already close to completion. The next morning a group of shamblers approach, however like before I don't think they will be much of an issue. Around midday the Devil Strand research project is completed, and beer brewing is assigned as the next one, again because it is close to being completed, but also because the colony needs to produce something they can sell for a good profit. With the need for medicine and other goods like plasteel and components increasing, we should begin to establish the colony's capacity to trade. Beer brewing is finished, and a short while later, the second mech recharger finishes being set up. We are highly dependent on our mechs for both combat and work now, so effort must go into keeping as many active at once as possible. Flak armor is assigned as the next research project. A pack of manhunting tortoises soon arrives. The fighting takes the majority of the night, as shooting stats are across the board are not very high, enough to allow accuracy against small targets, and as such the Minotaur's weakness is also shown here, small targets being even harder for them to hit. A tribute collector soon arrives, though with nothing I want to give them, they will be ignored as plans are made for steel to be scavenged from some nearby ruins. Someone meanwhile figures out carpet making research through a reading book. It should prove useful eventually when cloth production is a lot higher. The prisoner holding quest that the colony had been sitting on for the past few days is accepted. The reward upon completion being a new colonist named Taff. They will not be able to join us for 18 days however, and this is as long as we can keep the prisoner healthy. During the night, a crash landing ship calls for help, and we offer assistance to defend the crash site until a new shuttle arrives to pick up the survivors. The reward is honor, and our forces are promptly sent out once the ship hits the ground. Some raiders attack shortly after sunrise, and with all the soldiers from the shuttle there already, as well as our own, we heavily outgun them. battle goes well, only Lou receiving some bruising that should heal fine. The Empire's surviving members take their new shuttle home, and the colony salvages what they can from the raiders. I assign packaged meals to be forbidden as a food in the colony, as they can sell for quite a lot, and I don't want to worry about them being eaten. Later that night, Matman begins on a new construction, a new house, as well as a brewery. This will act as a storehouse for beer-related products as well. Construction continues into the next day, during which we convert the prisoner Moween, who had arrived in a crash pod not long ago. With the cold starting to become an issue, some additional campfires are placed. During the evening, another pod crash lands, with a Yatakin named Kovan. As an enemy, I decide to imprison them, as their traits and stats for the most part look pretty good. With nowhere else to hold them, they are kept in the battery room for the time being, and around this time we receive a trade quest asking for plasteel. The selection of rewards is okay, however with our own plasteel needs being fairly high, as well as the current difficulty in obtaining it, I would say it's safe to say that this trade deal will not be taking place. Shortly after, Lou has a random urge to go on a fire starting spree, and for the time being, the colony will run around after her, attempting to clean up. Matman is able to finish up the brewery, and the weather is now finally allowing crops to be grown again, so the colony begins sowing some rice. With food stores starting to become fairly low, the spring has arrived at a good time. I'm going to call this episode here. Thank you for watching. I hope you're enjoying the series so far. I'm very much enjoying creating it. If you are enjoying the series, please would you consider liking and subscribing, as well as potentially clicking the bell icon. It allows you to know whenever I upload and helps the channel to grow. It also helps me know whether you are enjoying the content I produce. Thanks again and have a great day. I'll see you next time.